CES 2015 coverage is brought to you by Koss Stereophones. Hearing is believing. Howdy there folks, I'm Quinn of Snazzy Labs as we continue our 2015 CES coverage. I'm here at the Huawei booth and we're looking at the Ascend Mate 7. It's a little bit of an older phone. It hasn't yet reached the US market. It's been out in China for about 6 months, but I'm going to show it to you because I'll be darned if it's not pretty cool. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is the Huawei Ascend Mate 7. It's a great looking phone. It has a 6-inch FHD display. It's only a 1920 by 1080 display, but it's in cell. I don't really know what that means, and their marketing is a little bit confusing, but I will tell you that it is a very, very pretty display. It looks almost like an OLED. The blacks are superb. I'll tell you right now, it does look better than the iPhone 6 Plus display, similar to other displays that are out there, actually quite similar to the Nexus 6. Now, one interesting thing is the size. You can tell that it's a 6-inch screen. That's huge, and it is a big phone, but it's not huge at all. There's very thin borders on the top and the bottom, and on the sides, the display goes almost right to the edge. So it feels, honestly, smaller than my iPhone 6 Plus, which is only a 5.5-inch display. Now, the thing that called the most attention to me was this fingerprint sensor on the back. This fingerprint sensor is amazing. It's just called fingerprint ID. They don't have a special name for it. But if you press your finger against the back, the phone unlocks pretty much almost immediately. And it does a really, really good job. I've had a couple problems with Touch ID. People have expressed that. Moving your thumb over isn't that convenient, so to be able to just rest your finger on the back of the display and to have it open immediately is awesome. There's no fancy animations, it just gets to your content ASAP. If you use the wrong finger, it vibrates, indicating that you have to reposition your finger, but it just does a really, really good job. It is running an older version of Android, 4.4.2. I don't know when they're going to be updating it to Lollipop, but this phone I have here in my hand is a 2.0 gig model of RAM, and then it has 16 gigs of storage, but they have mentioned that there's a 3 gig RAM model with 32 gigs of storage that is upgradable. Now, one thing that's worth mentioning is the processor. It's rocking an 8-core, an octa-core, 1.8 gigahertz processor. I've read a couple reviews. This phone, like I said, is not new. It's about 6 months old. I've read that the software is a little bit buggy. I haven't played with it enough to use it to say. It looks pretty good from what I've seen. But they did mention that a 5.0 update is in the works. I don't know when Lollipop will be coming, but probably sooner rather than later. It's a great looking phone. One thing I forgot to mention that's worth mentioning is it has a 4100 milliamp hour battery. That is gigantic. It's about 1000 milliamp hours larger than every other phone. And so battery life is allegedly superb. And so this is the Huawei Ascend Mate 7. You can find it for about $500 to $600 unlocked from mainland China. It's not yet available on US carriers, and availability is still kind of up in the air. But hopefully we can see this phone more in the States because it is a superb phone for a really nice price. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, rate, comment. But before you leave, a word from our sponsors. If you know me at all, you know that I have loved Koss headphones for years. Well, it's 2015, Koss has a new lineup, and let me tell you, it is stellar. Koss's new BT540i is without a doubt the best sounding Bluetooth headphone on the market, with a great price and minimal loss in audio fidelity. But the Pro 4S is something especially spectacular and has become my favorite sub-$200 headphone. Construction is amazing with slick metal-on-metal design, making them look sexy and durable as can be. Their sound is unparalleled with superb clarity, warm mids, detailed highs, and a punchy, tight bass to match. Hearing is believing. Go to Koss.com to learn more.